Oh boy. You might not hear it from my cough, but I'm pretty sick right now. But it's okay. I'm still gonna make a video because it's what I do. It's what we do. What we do here. Let's go back. So your double lift sucks. I'm sorry to be the first one to tell you this. You know what? I'm not sorry to be the first one to tell you this. You needed to hear this, but your double lift sucks. You're flipping and flopping all over the place. You're splitting. Girls are leaving you. Parents want to divorce you. It's a thing. Look it up. Anybody that sees you do it within a mile's distance could see that you're lifting up 2 cards instead of 1. Ray Charles could see it, and he's black. He's dead. He's dead. Your double lift is so bad that it killed this worm. It killed this worm that once had life and now no longer has life because it saw your piece of shit double lift. But it's okay, it's what I'm here for. I'm here to educate the public. I'm here to enlighten you guys. I'm here to provide solutions. I'm not just here ranting on your double lift just because it's so bad that your mom wants to tell you that you were adopted and that she never intended to have you. And that honestly, she should have just let you inside of that dumpster. And then sometimes she brings up the fact that you don't look like anyone else in the family. And if I'm retarded because for some reason I haven't noticed that I'm the only different one in the entirety of the family. So you should realize that you're adopted, you big lip piece of shit. Regardless of what your mom tells you, that's what I'm here for, to fix your double lift, to get your virginity back, and to hopefully inspire you to work on it and do some more good on your card skill. So a double lift is essentially a simple move. All you're doing is lifting 2 cards, turning them over on top of the deck, and that's it. You could repeat the action just like that, and it seems to the world like you've just shown a top card when really, guess what? It's a different card, son. This is the Jack of Clubs. This is the Jack of Diamonds. But you see, the double lift, it's a nice, beautiful thing. It's a nice, flowy action. One thing that I tend to see happen a lot is this sort of thing. This sort of thing. The fear that somehow you're gonna split the card, you're gonna prematurely ejaculate. I can't even begin to show you how upset I am. I'm shaking with rage. I'm shaking with literal rage, just the thought of somebody doing a double lift like that. But I perused through Instagram. I've seen my fair share of tricks, and I've seen my fair share of effects shared on the IG, as the kids say. And anytime I see a double lift like that, it just makes me cringe. It makes me weak at the knees. You gotta trust the cards. When you're lifting 2 cards, notice that it's a flowing action. My finger here is the one flipping it over. I don't have a need to bring my entire hand the entirety of the way to the other side. Who turns a card over like that? A Mormon? You could do better than that. Don't be a Mormon. Even when it comes to the double lift, I'm looking right at it. A double lift and a double turnover are 2 different things, by the way. That's a double lift. This is a double turnover. You see the difference? You see the difference is that one I'm turning it over and one I'm lifting it. And if you want to add a little bit of this fanciness here, well, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. But then that's definitely going to scare away the ladies. Trust the deck. That's the first tip I have to give you. Trust the deck. Trust the gravity. Trust gravity to do the move for you. That was a single lift. I wanted to test you guys. That wasn't a... But trust the deck to let the card fall as it needs to be. Make sure that you practice it enough so that it's square all around. People tend to ask, oh, my double lift is splitting, Pigcake. What is it that I'm doing wrong? How can I fix that? Practice. Maybe you might want to practice a little bit more, son. You want to stay inside before you go outside and you enjoy the feeling of sun on your skin. You want to practice inside a little bit more and just make sure that you look at this. There's no splitting. There's no loose ends here. Also, another tip. Tip number 3, because I already gave you 2 tips. Trust the deck and practice. Third tip is learn the Altman trap. The Altman trap. What is the Altman trap? I hear you saying with your Mountain Dew encrusted hands. Well, the Altman trap is a way of doing a double lift and keeping the break. You see that? I'm never losing the break here. I could just do this forever and ever. I could do this until the cows come home. As I was gonna say, as my father would say, but I don't have a father. Learn the Altman trap. The Altman trap, you can learn that on the Pigcake Magic Academy. $5 a month, you get 2 tricks every single week. Over 150 videos on theory, moves, sleights. You get access to all that when you sign up. For how much? For only $5 a month. Oh boy, and I go over the ultimate trap. I go over several double lifts, including fancy ones. I go over everything. I go over
literally everything.
But learn the ultimate trap. It just makes your double lift that much smoother. You could retain the break. You could do any double lift you want. But the ultimate trap definitely helps you in retaining that fat little bit of a break there. Oof. Oh boy. You can spit on it. You could spit on it. If you spit on it, the cards stick together. So if you put a little bit of spittle, notice, look at that. The cards stay together way easier. I'm putting no effort here and the cards are sticking together because of my spit. It's going to be a little bit rough to separate them, so you want to really rub it. You know when magicians do that thing? Well, I'm going to rub the card. You actually want to rub it because you want to rub the spit away. So that's another hot tip. But really a good thing to do is when you have your little bit of a pinky break, you see that? One little hot tip that I've seen is you use your dirty thumb to press right there. You're pressing on the gap between the middle finger and the ring finger. What that does is that it puts the tiniest little bit of a crimp. It's not going to be a crimp that's going to stay there permanently, but it's going to put a little bit of a bend on both of those cards. So they just come out together. Look at that. I don't even have to do anything. The card just kind of does it by itself. You see that? All because the little crimp. So just put a little bit of a pressure there. And right before you do your double lift, and you're going to find that they're going to stick together just right or Rooney. A double lift is not a lost toddler. All right, it's not a lost toddler. It's a prepubescent 18-year-old. You could let it go. You could let it go into the world. You could have it explore the planet on its own. You don't need to hold it. So if you learned something from this video, don't hold your double lift all the way like it's some sort of retired pawnbroker. You wanna give it life. You wanna give your double lift life. You wanna make your single lifts look exactly like your double lifts. You see that? They look the exact same. They look the exact same there because that's how much practice I've had. I've had so much practice that women literally fear me when I come into the bar. They say, "Oh shit, it's that dude that's practiced his double lifts. Let's not get anywhere near him because he is one of ultimate virginity." Case in point, double lift is a fun move when done correctly. So please take the time to practice. Take the time to care about magic. Too many times I just see these people that you just want to jump from move to move. You see somebody on Instagram doing some crazy flips and Benihana cuts, and then you want to emulate that, but without the practice. You need to practice. Go ahead and practice. Hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a video. I hope it helped, honestly. I hope it helped you guys even a little bit. You don't know how many times it aggravates me whenever I see magicians do incorrect double lifts. It makes me wanna find you. It makes me want to find you and do bad things to you. I can't name them because the YouTube deep mind will somehow pick this up and then just pummel my channel into obscurity, more so than it already is, right? So go ahead and practice. Don't forget to do all the things that people do. If you wanted to like this video, go ahead and like this video. I doubt many of you made it to the end. Honestly. But as always, remember to drink Coke and ingest the blood of your victim.